12.
There was 2 workers and the supervisor. Only the 2 workers.
Were there any injuries in the fatalities?
Chief, could you describe the scene where the tank exploded, where the backyard, that kind of thing?
It was a deep hole where the tank was. The tank exploded and sailed about 75 feet out of the hole, killing both the workers.
What were they doing down there?
They were excavating an old oil tank.
Is that a common practice? Can you explain that for our viewers in the city who may not be familiar with this activity?
Apparently this was a home that had an oil tank from years ago in the backyard, and they were excavating it out when the tank exploded.
What caused it to explode?
We don't know yet. That's still under investigation.
They had permits for this work?
We don't know. We're investigating that as well. We're going to be talking to the building department as well. Again, this is very preliminary, the investigation at this time. Right now, we tried to provide aid to the victims, and from this point forward, we're just investigating everything that we possibly can. We're going to look at every angle here and find out exactly what happened here.
Were these independent workers, or were they with a group? Or
They were working for a contracting company.
They were subcontracted to that contractor? Or they
No,
were
we believe they
employed by
work
the
directly for the contractor.
What company is it?
We don't have the name of the company.
What about those trucks parked in front? Do they belong to the company they work for?
I don't know. I have not had a chance to get that information.
Where did the tank end up and in what condition is it?
The tank had a big hole in it, but we don't know if that was there prior to them trying to remove it or if it happened from the explosion. It was about 75 feet from the hole.
Was the death instantaneously, or we don't know?
Excuse me?
Was it instantaneous? Did it occur at the explosion?
We don't know. When the first officers on scene provided CPR, attempted to resuscitate them, they were unsuccessful. They were pronounced deceased at the scene by a paramedic.
An ID yet on the victims?
We have no IDs yet on any of the victims.
Approximate ages?
No idea.
Can you tell? I mean, were they badly burned in the explosion? What
They
injuries?
sustained some fairly serious trauma. That's all I'll say at this time.
Were there anyone else injured in this?
No.
Where's the supervisor? Was the supervisor?
Supervisor was nearby, and he was very lucky that he was not injured.
Could he not provide more detail about the men's
Well, he's being interviewed by our detectives at this time. I haven't had a chance to speak.
Any kind of fire or explosion at that time? Because they had to keep the hose out, didn't they?
I don't know. That's part of the investigation. We have not had a chance yet to do a detailed investigation.
Were residents in the home at the time?
I believe there was a couple of people home. Yes.
And did they go outside to try and help when they heard the blast? Did they run out to try and help the workers?
I don't know what their actions
How
are.
their families been notified?
No, we don't know who they are yet. We haven't identified them, so no.
First responders. Is the home? Were they the fire department, the police department? You know who
Myself
was
and one of my officers were the first 2 officers on scene.
And what time did it happen?
11:21 this morning.
And how long have they been working on the excavating the oil tank?
They said they started about 8 o'clock.
Do you know who hired them?
I don't.
What was
I'm
the
presuming the homeowner.
What was the nature of the work? What were they trying to do?
They were trying to remove an old oil tank.
Did the home itself sustain any structural damage from the explosion?
Not that we know of. No.
Has the building department inspected it?
I don't think so, but we didn't see any other damage than the
Okay, so the
tank
home is
itself.
safe. People who live there can
Yes.
go back there.
Yes, we had the Westchester County Department of Health and the hazmat team in the rear of the house. They've deemed the area safe for everyone to work in.
No permits posted in the area, working area.
I don't have that information for you at this time.
And from
I'll
what
have to get that from the building
Since you were one of the first on the scene, where were the 2 men when you got here, and was there a fire? Or?
Both men were down, and no, there was no fire.
How far did the tank soar?
It looks like approximately 75 to 100 feet.
And one of the things you're looking at, will it be whether or not proper procedures were followed when doing this type of work?
Absolutely, that will be part of our investigation.
And from what they've told you so far, did they feel that they were taking all necessary?
I haven't gotten any of that information.
Have both bodies been removed at this point?
Yes, the medical examiner's office responded here. Both bodies have been removed from the scene.
How large was the gas tank with the oil tank? Chief, could you say approximately how many?
Maybe 250 gallons.
Do you know how old it was and when the last one
No
was
idea.
used?
Can you describe what the back of the house looked like? Was there debris strewn all over it?
Nope. No, it was
And
not.
from witness accounts, flames were how big?
Again, the witnesses are being interviewed by our detectives. I have not had a chance to speak to them yet.
Chief, can you tell us your name real quick?
Anthony Vasali.
Can you spell your last name, please?
Visalli, and that's Hastings on Hudson Police Department.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you. When we
much.
get more information,
We'll
we'll release it.
put a press release out tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
All right.